What is up, all you cool cats and kittens? Ha! Not on this show, folks. Not happening. Episode number 50. What's on tap? I'm your host with the most, Derek Egler, here to bring you a fantastic episode number 50, folks. I'm not going to be crude. I'm not going to be rude. But boy, I'm going to tell you, I've got something for you on episode 50. Now, I didn't get any responses out there from my, I think, one subscriber, which is fine. That's absolutely, completely understood. I know I'm not the most popular guy on YouTube, but I am possibly the most interesting. Now, today, folks, I am bringing you a special... This right here, folks, is a special 420 homebrew that I did. It is a raspberry beer, and I'll tell you, folks, my beer ability has been horrid. I am possibly the worst beer maker I have ever met in my entire life. Seriously. Smells of some raspberry in here. I'm going to pour it out and see. Now this I did, like I said, I made, it was made in March, but all bottled up, 420 of 21. I mean, it's almost Valentine's Day now of 22, so this is almost aged a year. When I did try it, the first about 2-3 months in, it was like jet fuel. 6 months in, it was still like jet fuel. I'm gonna try it today, folks. It looks good. It does. It looks awesome. I mean, it looks amazing. It smells almost like Robitussin. Like, seriously smells like Robitussin. It's not as jet fuely. It's mellowed out. So that's actually been impressive that it has mellowed out. I think I did a Canadian honey red homebrew, and that's actually last on our list. That stuff was horrid. That was like nasty, nasty. This stuff's a bit better, not much. Really, I kind of knew this was going to happen. I really actually need this bad boy right here. I need this bottle for my homemade project. Folks, realize that I am horrible at making beer. My beer, it sucks. I'm just going to be point blank. The beer I make sucks. The beer I drink, awesome. I decided to start making mead. If many of you are not familiar, that is honey, water, and yeast. It is essentially fermented honey, and it gets you drunk. Yes, that is right. Our Viking ancestors used to drink these stuff by the gallon and gallon and gallon barrel. I have decided to start making it. Decided, hey, I make beer. Why not try mead? Can't be that much harder, you know. And my beer making has just been absolutely horrible. Just bad. It's just bad. Point blank, just bad. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong. If I'm not doing it, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly do not know what I'm doing. But whatever it is wrong. I don't like making bad things. I like to make things and like them to be creative, delicious, delightful. I like nice things. And the beers I've made have been horrible. So I went into mead. I've made 2 batches of mead. The first one I've actually got 2 bottles back in the cellar over there. I've got 2 bottles that I've made homemade mead. I've drank one of them. Pretty good stuff. Bit dry, but it's pretty good stuff. Made another one that's a bit sweeter. It tasted pretty good. It's still fermenting. It's in the second stage there, but we'll see how that turns out. Which leads me into what I'm going to be doing eventually is mead reviewing. I've got What's on Tap, my beer review channel here, guys. I'm going to be doing a mead review. And I might just call it What's Buzzin'. You know, what's buzzing? That sounds awesome to me. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below if you'd like. being honest with you guys. It's nasty. I kind of knew it was going to happen. This is a special episode. So we folks, I've got it right here. I've got it. Whee! Well, folks, I went and done it. I told you episode 50 would be special, and yes, indeed, it is. We are coming in with the 2018 Wild Sour Ale from New Glarus Brewing Company. This stuff, folks, it's brewed and bottled in New Glarus, Wisconsin. Where are my Wisconsin friends at? Please, people. I mean, I've got the number one beer on my list. Number one that I've done. The number one beer out of all of them that I've reviewed is from New Glarus, Wisconsin, from the New Glarus Brewing Company. That is none other than the New Glarus Belgian Red. Folks, this is the 2018 Wild Sour Ale. I got this the same time that I did get the New Glarus, the Belgian Reds. The same time, guys. Got them at the same time. So we got this in August of 2018. We are now, like I said, almost to Valentine's Day, February 2022. So this one, almost 4 years old, guys. If we're really looking at it, if it was August, we've got September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's from 2018. It's going to take me forever to do. So go August backwards. So we go to August backwards, and we go July, June, May, April, March, February. So 3.5-year-old New Glarus 2018 Wild Sour. And folks, woo. This Sun Gun's dark. Woo! Boy, that is dark. Holy cow. I'm really wondering about this one. Wow. And I do have to give a huge shout out to Daniel and Deborah Carey, who brought us New Glarus. You guys do an absolutely phenomenal job. I cannot thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, keep doing what you're doing. And also maybe please ship to Ohio. Please just ship to Ohio. Please, or maybe you guys, maybe I need to reach out. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I should reach out to you guys. Maybe we should set something up. Maybe I can somehow get your beer here, because this 2018 Wild Sour Ale and the Belgian Red are not the only two that you guys make that I've had. I've got the Stone Soup and the Man on the Moon, Spotted Cow, the Naked. Also, like, sitting back in the cellar, one each of them, which I'm going to review those as well. But you all do such a phenomenal job, such an amazing job. I wish I could get this in Ohio. I really do. That would be amazing. This is a nice note here. It says, some people paint, some sing, others write, I brew. That is from Daniel Carey himself. And a few times a year, we cut Daniel loose to brew whatever he chooses, always handcrafted. The bottle you hold is brewed for the adventurous soul. This is a very limited edition. We make no promises to ever brew this style again. Naturally soured by Farm Valley winds, blowing wild yeast into our oak casks. Finally, after a year and a half of patient coaxing, Wisconsin dark malts whirl in a kaleidoscope of cedar, caramel, and tart green plum exuberance. Available to the exclusive few who travel off the beaten path, this is an authentic Wisconsin sour brown ale. Truly unique, the sour ale is brewed for those who live on the wild side and is suitable for laying down or consuming immediately. Serve at 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks for supporting the arts, Daniel and Deborah Carey. And like I said, guys, this one, it's amazing. It just hits you. I mean, this is a beautiful brown ale. It's a sour, and it is delicious, guys. It really is. Now, you get the aged brown ale on the nose. You get some sourness, some just sour. It really smells like sour fruit, like almost rotting sour fruit, almost. But in like a good way. It's weird to express, but it's in a good way. I'm getting brown ale all the way. I mean, but it's a sour brown ale. So that's something that's very interesting with this one in particular. It's not only sour, but it's a sour brown ale. And I've done some other sours. The Pom Pom was a sour, and that one just didn't hit it right to me. This one's right. This one is good. It's up there. It is up there. 3.5 years old. Still just absolutely phenomenal. And if you really pay attention, which I do, I'm a person who pays attention to things. That right there. It does a lot and it says a lot. The brown bottle holds in all that greatness, that beautiful preciousness. Doesn't let that guy right there boop, 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 affect it. Which is great. You don't want light, air, you don't want that stuff to affect your beer, ever. And it does. It really does. And this is a beer that, since I got it in 2018 in Wisconsin, has been sat away, just waiting. Waiting until episode 50 came along so I could break it open. It's always a good thing. It's always nice to have those nice kickbacks. Now I'm looking at my list here as well, and we're gonna get a real good hint of this one because I haven't really reviewed it. I've just kind of been shooting the breeze here with y'all. I'm really hoping I got all of it. I swirled the crap out of it. And there's a good reason for swirling the crap out of it. So, I swirled the absolute living bejesus out of this because it's been aged. Okay, so a lot of the sediment just sits down in the bottom. There's still some in there. I got a good percentage of it out. But I don't like it sitting in there because I want to drink it. Like, I want that to be part of my experience, part of my beer. And you can actually see when you get a really old one, boys and girls, you see those bubbles? Those bubbles in this tell me this bad boy has been aged, that it is an older one. Not that it's bad, because it absolutely is not, but just that it was aged. Now, you get sourness on the nose, and I always love that. When I'm drinking a sour beer, I always love just that sourness. I love to smell that sourness. I'm a sour fan. If you're not a fan of sour, you're not going to like sour beer. I mean, more than likely, I can't say you won't at all, but you more than likely are not going to like it. I like sour beer, so this one, wild sour, boom, hits right there for me. And that natural sourness, that's what just really hits you. And it does have that, I mean, that caramel, that tart, does it, let's just try this. I smell the sour green plum, that's what it is. Yep, that was the rotting fruit I was looking for. And that's what is this one, the complexity of this one. The complexity is there on this one, and it's amazing. It is an amazing, amazing beer. Right here in the label, I mean, it tells you that this is, I mean, a year and a half. I mean, you let this brown, ale just go. I mean, the cedar, the caramel, the tart green plum. You get the tart green plum on the nose. Right here, that's just tart green plum. Real slight woodsiness, real slight woodsiness. But you get that sour tart green plum. You take a drink and you get those malts. You get a slight right there at the end, some of that caramel. You get some of the cedar in there. An absolutely phenomenal beer. Just a phenomenal beer. It's not number one. It's not the Belgian Red. That one is just absolutely phenomenal. But this is also a beer that like right there, big gulps. I got that cedar. I got the caramel. I got the tartness. If anyone ever has the chance to get to Wisconsin, to get to New Glarus Brewery, definitely do. If you ever have the chance to pick any New Glarus up, definitely do. They do it right, and much like a few other breweries that I've done on the show. I'm not going to mention them now because that is taking away from New Glarus, and I'm not going to do that. There are breweries I hold high and above some of the others. New Glarus is definitely one of those that I hold on a higher level than a lot of other breweries. I absolutely do. Their product, their craft, their care. When you drink some beers, you can really tell the time and patience and what all went into them. And there's beers you can definitely tell that that time and effort didn't go into them. And then there's those beers that you can really, really tell that the time and patience and effort that truly went into this beer is phenomenal. My hat's off to Deborah and Daniel Carey. Hats off to both of you. Absolutely amazing what you do. So blessed to have the opportunity and the chance to try your beers, and I'm so honored and blessed that I had the chance to review the 2018 Wild Sour Ale. And we're doing it now. I mean, as we do this, it is 3.5 years old, and it's delightful. It is a delicious Wisconsin brown ale. Notes of sour green tart plum on the nose. You get the tartness and sourness, a little bit of plum. Mouth feel is just nice, calming, soothing, cool. Just a wonderful drink. And there's slight carbonation to it, very slight. But you really get that cedar and some of that caramel in there. Just an amazing funk to it. A delicious and delightful funk as well. I really, I mean, it is up there. I am honestly wondering what that one is. I mean, I do have it right there, but I don't really want to break it out. Yeah, it's better than that, and it's probably a touch better than that one. Yeah, I don't think it's there though. I do think it is there though. Yep, I would definitely say it is probably there. I think I had some stuff going on my camera when I was looking away. Doo-doo-doo! Probably gonna die off on me. This is gonna be an important one if it dies off. I'm just looking to see where that pom is that I drank. There it is, the Lane Grant style double. That was number 50. Well, since I did do my raspberry, that one it's gonna beat the Canadian, but not by much. So it's probably gonna be 52. That's gonna be 53 now. So it's just gonna beat the Canadian homebrew by one. I'm gonna try not to brew crappy beer ever again. I will drink awesome and good beer, at least try to, and I will make awesome kick butt mead. Yes, I will. I will make awesome honey wine. That's what I'm gonna do. Put my energy and focus into that. If I come across some beer every now and then, I will. I'll probably make it. Maybe. Possibly. Review it here. Say how bad it is. Say I'm never going to do it again. Who knows? But this has been episode 50. It's been great to be able to spend this little bit of time with all of you to review this awesome 2018 Wild Sour Ale from New Glarus. Brewing company there in New Glarus, Wisconsin. Like I said before, they do an amazing, awesome job. I'm so happy and blessed that I was able to review their beer. So happy and blessed that I've been able to drink some of their beer. Just really, really wish that I'd be able to get it here in Ohio. So far, no bueno on that one. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe sometime. But this one right here, guys, it's a wonderful, wonderful beer. You just get that brown ale, and that sourness on the nose. That's that sour brown ale on the nose is what you're getting. Just a beautiful sour brown ale on the nose. Get a little bit of that plum on the nose as well. So you get some brown ale, some of that tart green plum on the nose there. Definitely tell this one's going to be a sour one. Still got some head on it, which is amazing. You just smell the tartness, the sourness. Really get a lot of the green plum, the tartness, and a lot of that green plum in the mouth. Get some of that cedar, then that caramel. Very delightful. In that green plum, that cedar and fading out into caramel. Very good. Very good. This one just I mean, how good this is, the complexity of this. I'm gonna have to set it up here, guys. It's gonna be number 3. I mean, that Stones is good. It's very, very good. I mean, Stones was delightful. This one is good, though. I mean, this just has that absolute complexity to it and that just kind of insaneness to it. I originally said and had my head number 4 on this one, that it would be the new number 4. Because I just think, I mean, number 1, I mean, that's tough. Number 2 is toughy. Number 3 is a toughie, too. I mean, if you look, it's definitely got 5 beat. This one's the 2018 Wild Sour. It is our new number 4. It is new number 4, episode 50. What's on tap? Your host with the most, Derek Egler. Did the new Glarus 2018 Wild Sour Ale on this episode, number 50. It's hitting number 4 on our list now, guys. That raspberry crap that I did is gonna hit next to last. Yeah, definitely shouldn't do that. No more homebrewing beer. Ooh. But this one's good, guys. It's a nice brown ale. You get those that hint of green plum, the tartness, the sourness. Nice little bit of a cedar and plum, mouthfeel sourness, brown ale. And you get a little bit of that caramel at the end. So you guys all have a great evening. Again, this has been episode 50 of What's on Tap, your host with the most, Derek Egler. The 2018 Wild Sour Ale by New Glarus Brewing Company, New Glarus, Wisconsin. You guys get out there, try the new stuff, try something different. Please, just try something different. You guys know if you don't like it, you can send it my way. We'll work something out, I promise you that. If you get a chance to get New Glarus, by all means, definitely do it. If I can find a friend in Wisconsin, please, you can reach out to me. We can work something out. I will pay you extra to send me New Glarus. I absolutely 100% will. We can absolutely work something out, guys. I love the New Glarus product. It is absolutely phenomenal and amazing. You get a chance, absolutely try it out. Again, guys, this is episode 50, What's on Tap. Your host with the most, Derek Egler. Get out there, try yourself the New Glarus. This one I think was the thumbprint, maybe, but it is 2018 Wild Sour Ale. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Just those notes of nice green tart plum, that caramel, that cedar in there. This is wonderful, guys. Absolutely wonderful. You guys all have a great night and keep on drinking.